Hey everyone, how you doing? TarantulaDan here. I hope you're doing well today. So, in today's video, I guess I'm going to be sort of talking about my collection. Obviously, I've just got back from South Africa. Huge shout out to the guys over at Mad Mongoose and Mira. Yeah, obviously went to South Africa for 2 weeks with Mad Mongoose Adventures. Link to their social media will be found in the description of this video, and they were absolutely amazing. You know, as far as like travel agents go, they were fantastic. Not being biased because obviously they are my friends, but genuinely they were amazing. If you want to have a look at some of the activities, I'll put a card up here to the trailer for the African video. If you haven't already seen that, please go and check it out, and check out the other videos that will be added to the series, because we got to see and do some really cool things. And shout out to the group that we were with, they were all absolutely fantastic. So as I said, I just got back from South Africa. I got back in the early hours of Saturday morning. I obviously came straight to bed, checked on animals the next day. And when I went to Guatemala, I came back and of course I had lost one of my Celadonias. And I was sort of like, before I went, basically I did a huge, spent like the whole of the weekend before and the night before feeding all my animals, watering everything, and then they only had to be lightly maintained while I was away, which was fine. It's easy to do with reptiles, basically water and a bit of food, should be fine. So I came back and I was sort of thinking, well, you know, hopefully everything will be okay. And I came in, of course, Yuna's great, she's been eating. I've got to do some maintenance on her in a minute, give her a tank a clean, because obviously she hasn't been clean for like 2 weeks, well, because obviously I wasn't here to do that. So so I'm going to obviously clean her tank up and put some more food in for her, and she's doing great. She's actually looking really well. She's just on the perch there, just looking as graceful as ever. She's awesome. And yeah, I looked at my animals and everything is great. All of these females are good, the crab's good. This guy was out eating yesterday. The Saba blue female's out. I saw a post on Facebook with a friend of mine who's got another female in the UK, about the same size as mine, and he's died unfortunately. And I saw that when I was away and I was like, oh, I bet you my Saba blue's gonna die. Yeah, like thinking worst case, but she's doing great. All four diverse peas, Zelda, the Celadonias, they're doing good. Scorpions good. The Brachypelma are good. The slings that I've got are good. Like everything's good, and I was like, wow, like that's like amazing. Like, you know, to sort of to have everything fine. And then I made a discovery that I have actually lost one of my animals, one of my reptiles, and honestly I am so pissed off about it. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting it, to be fair. I don't know, it's when I found it, I was sort of like, I thought, okay, maybe he's just like, you know, just being a bit stubborn, or you know, like he doesn't want to wake up kind of thing. And then yeah, I realised that it was dead. And it's gutting because it's not even the reptile that I was kind of expecting, you know, for it to die kind of thing. As mentioned, obviously Yuna's doing good, which I'm really glad about that. She's still doing great. And Ramsey, of course, you'll see her in a minute. And I'm going to feed her, so I'll put some footage on screen of me feeding Ramsey. Yeah, great. And then I was looking at the leopard geckos. They're great. Gex, of course, is still doing fantastic. He's still, people who saw, I did a video with Gex in, and someone was like, oh, you're leopard geckos, what's wrong with it? You're taking, you know, you're not looking after it, you're not feeding it, you're not doing this. For anyone that doesn't know about Gex, he is my oldest animal. He's 19 years old, so the negative, you know, the lack of control that he has with his body is his age, unfortunately. It's not because of mistreatment or that, he's just old, and sadly he is going downhill quite, not rapidly, but faster than I would like. So, but yeah, but he's good, he's doing okay, and for anyone that's concerned, please don't have concern for him. I am taking care of him the best that I can in his old age. But yeah, the reptile that has sadly died in my collection, which I'm absolutely gutted about, is Bowser, the bearded dragon. Now, if you don't know about Bowser, if you're new to the channel, I've had quite a few subscribers over the last few weeks, so thank you to those that subscribed. I got him just before Christmas, I think it was, last year. I got my room kind of sorted how I wanted it, everything was going great. I heard of this, my friend Dan put a thing on Facebook. I contacted him about it. Someone had been to a house that had been abandoned, and there were two animals there, the iguana and the bearded dragon. So I went to have a look, so I could then try and find somewhere for them to go, and ended up keeping them myself. Of course, the iguana came in a 3-foot tank, 3 foot by 2 by 2. So now she's in this big tank that's like in the corner of my animal room. Bowser was in really bad shape, so I sorted out and I took him to the vets, got him on all the antibiotics, you know, and got him up to really good health. Amazing health. If you had me on Snapchat, you would have seen recently I post where I was walking around the house and he was just sort of on my shoulder, just clinging on. He was great. Always had that very minor head wobble, but nowhere near how bad he used to be. Originally they were gonna just, like, you know, basically put him down, and I said, like, you know, I could work with him. I could give him a good standard of life, and he seemed fine. And like I say, everything was fed and watered before, the temperatures were all fine, everything was maintained exactly as it should be. Basically everything was fine, but he is the only thing to go. So I don't think it was because I don't know why. I'm so I'm annoyed about it more because I think maybe if he had a bad turn, if I was here, then of course I could have maybe have done something. I could have took him to the vets to get him sorted, whereas obviously other people just sort of checking on my collection, it wouldn't be the same. You know, it wouldn't be, you know, they wouldn't know what to do, or even they might have just looked in and thought, oh, he's in his log, he's sleeping, and just assumed that everything was fine, kind of thing. So that's I don't know. I do feel bad about that, because if I was here, maybe I could have done something. But yeah, I'm really angry about it. Because he was great. He was a really great lizard. I loved him. My family and friends, whenever my friends and family came here, like, oh, you know, can we get Bowser out? And you know, he used to run around on the floor, and actually was you know, sort of been dating recently, and you know, like this one girl that I met, sort of just like loves him, like absolutely adored him. So yeah, that's the bad news. And you know, the chameleon as well. You know, the chameleon is doing great. It's still an asshole as far as chameleons go. But yeah, everything else is fine. Like I said, I was almost expecting like a Caledonia or, you know, like a sling or something, but like everything is fine. There's been nothing. I mean, even like, yeah, poke is obviously requiring higher humidity and things. I checked on those before I went, and that's oh, actually, Pocotheria Hanumovila Sumika, you won't be able to see it in there. It's actually molted, so that's oh, that's pretty good. Let's see whether any of the other pokers are out. I'm not going to put my fingers in to get them out, but I'm not. Like I say, everything is just, for all the spiders, everything are great. And like I said, I sorted these out before I left, and they didn't need really checking while I was away. It was only the reptiles that had to be sorted, which is obvious because all the reptiles are fine. Like I say, Yuna's great, Ramsey's great, Gex is great, everything. Everything is great. Everything's fine. I even have mature male spiders. I kind of thought, okay, like I got this one, of course, from I can't remember who it is. I'll put his name on screen. Shout out to him. Your male's been in twice and he's still alive. Mature male, Pocotheria regalis. You know, he's still doing great. The females down there. Everything is great. Just, I say it's not even a case of saying just that one, but it's like, it was like, he's like one of like the gems in my collection that I really in like less than a year like really bonded with him. Because Ramsey, when she comes out, she's just like running all over the place and tries to like bite my earlobes, and you know, sassy. Ramsey's really sort of sassy. She's awesome, but she's not. You know, even though I've had her from when she was a baby and she was great, she's not a Bowser. Bowser was just, he was amazing. So yeah, this is like a real like shit video just to start off with. Since being back, I am absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. So yeah, as far as video scheduling goes, like I say, there'll be a link and annotations and things to the African playlist. Please check out the playlist because it was really good. I had an amazing time out there. The guys are fantastic, and the video footage is, I think, is also really good. Hopefully you will enjoy that, and please, if you watch any of my videos of the African trip or anything else, please like and comment, and feel free to share my my videos around. It does help me out. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that tank. Whether I'm obviously going to have to empty it out and things. It is empty at the moment as far as Bowser not being in there. But as for the tank itself, I don't know whether I'm going to just maybe leave it off for a while and then just like, you know, whether I, you know, maybe in the future sort out a new occupant for it. I'm not going to rush into that. I'm so angry. I was like, you know, when you just sort of like punch something, you just feel so, feel dreadful. So yeah, that's basically the video, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's not a very happy one. It's not really what I wanted to do, kind of thing. But at the same time, it's, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I suppose can only move forward. So but yeah, I'd say everything else is doing great, and I will do some more updates on things. If there's any updates that you'd particularly like to see, then of course let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for the support, everyone. And again, shout out to my patrons for the support, and to you know, to Mad Mongoose for everything, because they were just wonderful. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video because I don't know what to say. No. Yeah, cheers for watching, everyone, and see you guys soon.